Why most people never realize what is holding them back. Right now, without realizing it, you are leaking power. Not money, not opportunity. Power. Every extra word you speak without intention takes something away from you. Every rushed response weakens your presence. Every unnecessary explanation hands control to someone else. Most people never notice this. They stay busy talking. They stay loud. They stay overlooked. And the most dangerous part is this. They believe more words equal more influence. This script exists to break that belief. If you listen closely, you will start to feel something uncomfortable. That discomfort is awareness waking up. Once it wakes up, you cannot return to who you were before. Pause for a moment. Notice the silence between these sentences. That space already feels different. That space is where power lives. Chapter 2. Why talking more makes you weaker, even when you think it makes you stronger. Most people speak to feel safe. They speak to prove value. They speak to avoid judgment. But safety does not create respect. Approval does not create influence. Noise does not create authority. Look at any room where decisions matter. The loudest voice rarely controls the outcome. The calmest one does. Talking too much creates friction. Friction creates doubt. Doubt erodes trust. When you speak endlessly, people stop listening to your words and start watching your insecurity. They hear urgency instead of confidence. They sense need instead of control. This creates a silent conflict. You want approval, they want clarity. And clarity never comes from excess. Chapter 3. The internal battle no one talks about. There is a fight happening inside you every time silence appears. A voice says, speak now, fill the gap, explain yourself. Another voice says, wait, observe, breathe. Most people obey the first voice. That is why most people struggle to command respect. The moment you resist that impulse, you reclaim something important. Self-command. Self-command changes posture. Posture changes perception. Perception changes outcomes. This is not theory. This is behavior shaping reality. Chapter 4. Why silence makes people lean toward you. Silence creates tension. Tension creates attention. When you pause, people begin to project value onto your words before you even speak. Their minds prepare for meaning. This flips the power dynamic. Instead of chasing attention, you attract it. Silence also exposes others. They speak more. They reveal more. They negotiate against themselves. You remain grounded. You remain observant. You remain in control. Chapter 5. The moment you realize you have been oversharing your power. Every time you explain too much, you teach others to doubt your decisions. Every time you justify, you lower perceived certainty. Certainty earns trust faster than detail. This creates a conflict inside you. You want to be understood, but understanding does not require exposure. You do not need permission to stand firm. You do not need validation to be correct. When you stop oversharing, something strange happens. People stop questioning you as much, not because they agree, because your presence leaves no opening. Chapter 6. How to cut through noise without raising your voice. Strong communication feels clean. No clutter, no filler, no defense. Before you speak, ask one question. What is the core point? If the sentence does not serve that point, remove it. If the detail does not strengthen clarity, drop it. This discipline feels uncomfortable at first. That discomfort is growth. You are not becoming smaller. You are becoming sharper. Chapter 7. The psychology of people who speak less and control more. People associate restraint with competence. They associate calm with authority. They associate precision with leadership. This is subconscious. No one needs to explain it. When your words arrive measured and controlled, people assume thought preceded them. Assumption becomes respect. Respect opens doors effort never does. Chapter 8. Emotional control is the hidden engine. Most damage happens during emotional speech. Anger speeds words. Fear multiplies them. When emotion rises, silence protects you. It creates distance between feeling and action. This distance saves relationships. It preserves reputation. It prevents regret. Master this pause and you master yourself. Chapter 9. Why the fastest response is rarely the strongest. Instant replies signal availability. Availability signals low leverage. Waiting shows selectivity. Selectivity signals value. This applies to conversations, messages, decisions, and negotiations. You do not owe immediacy. You owe intention. Chapter 10. The quiet art of saying no without explanation. A clean no needs no defense. A calm refusal stands on its own. When you add reasons, you invite debate. When you stay brief, you end discussion. This creates inner resistance at first. You fear disappointment. You fear judgment. But what follows is respect. Chapter 11. Why mystery makes people invest in you. When everything is shared, nothing feels valuable. When everything is known, curiosity dies. Restraint creates intrigue. Intrigue creates engagement. You do not need to reveal all layers at once. Depth reveals itself over time. Chapter 12. The meeting dynamic that separates leaders from noise. Speaking less forces preparation. Preparation sharpens thinking. When you finally speak, alignment appears. People notice. Your words land because silence framed them. Chapter 13. The identity shift. At some point, this stops feeling like a tactic. It becomes who you are. You speak with clarity. You listen with focus. You choose timing with care. Your presence changes before your words do. Chapter 14. The final realization. Power was never about volume. Influence was never about quantity. It was about restraint, timing, intent. When you say less, you stop competing for attention. You become the reference point. Pause. Feel that.